Hello friends, welcome back, and this is Santosh sir, and in this video we will be solving the assignment of MCO 21 Managerial Economics. And in this video I'll be telling you the important points which you can expand in your answer to get maximum marks, and all the other useful tips for your TE June examination. Okay, so let's start with the first question. The first question is compare and contrast microeconomics and macroeconomics. We have heard about this many times before in class 11 and 12 also. And here you have to write the difference between micro and macroeconomics, right? And one more question in this part, that is, how is managerial economics related to different disciplines? Elaborate your answer. So micro, as the name implies, micro, that means small. It studies the economic activity of one individual or a single firm or a single group, whereas macroeconomics, it studies the whole economic condition of a country. And it is macroeconomics, it deals with big problems, most probably the problems are related to the nations, poverty, unemployment, foreign trade, like that. And whereas microeconomics, it studies the individual problems of a firm, like how to do production for consumers, which commodity to buy, how to price a product, like that. So definitely microeconomics is a very narrow concept, whereas macroeconomics is, it's a very broad subject. बहुत बड़ा सब्जेक्ट है and बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्जेक्ट भी है. लेट्स सी कि मैनेजरियल इकोनॉमिक्स हाउ इट इज़ रिलेटेड टू अदर फील्ड ऑफ स्टडीज़. लाइक जैसे कि मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, it deals with macroeconomic studies. Just now I told you about this, so you can expand in your answer. Then macroeconomic theory, then managerial economics. It also helps in the research work, operational research. That means, in the to find out the best possible production or the best business strategy. So like that. So that is called operational research, and it is also related to statistics, because in managerial economics we study different types of distribution statistics, which are a part of mathematics. So it is also closely related with statistics. And managerial economics is also concerned with accounting, okay, because more or less all economic activities related to profit or loss, right? So all these points you can expand in your answer. The second question is managerial economics serves as a link between traditional economics and decision sciences for business. So let's try to find out कि how this managerial economics and traditional economics, जो हम लोग क्लास 11 12 या कॉलेज लेवल में जो पढ़ते थे, जो इकोनॉमिक्स, how these two types of economics are different. Now in the field of production, there is a close relationship between managerial and traditional economics. There is a need for efficient allocation of resources to get maximum level of production activity. So like that. So both the economics are they act simultaneously in the field of production. Similarly, in the field of sales, or to increase the sales, we have to use both traditional and managerial economics together. Then in the field of financial decisions, while it comes to taking investing decisions or financing decisions, so we need both the types of economics, traditional as well as managerial economics. Like that, when we have to forecast our future business activities, so that involves a lot of cycles in the economy, like recession, boom, inflation, deflation. So to study all these things, we need both the type of economics. And the most importantly, decision making, because managerial economics, as the name suggests, managerial, that means the economics which is concerned with management decisions, the economics which helps to take managerial decisions. So like this, you can expand, you can write a lot of things about this. The second part of the question is which problems of the economy constitute the subject matter of microeconomics. So basically these are the causes of the problems. Like, why do we study economics? Basically we have unlimited wants, our desires are unlimited, but we have limited resources to satisfy these wants. So we need to choose the best possible commodity or resource And again, like whatever the resources are available with us, they have alternative uses. Like for example, a piece of land can be used for factories, for setting schools, like that. And this is the main solution of this question, the central problems of an economy. You have heard about this before also. Three types of problems are there: what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce, right? So it is not a new topic for you all the students, so you can write easily about this, like what to produce, like the economy has to decide what type of products and services it has to produce, then how to produce, whether it will use latest technology or labor intensive methods, and for whom to produce, whether for rich class, poor class, middle class. So like that you can elaborate. Question number 3 is, what do you understand by opportunity cost? Opportunity cost, in the simplest definition, can be, it is the amount of one commodity to be sacrificed in order to produce another commodity. Whenever we gain, we have to lose. That's the law of the nature. अगर एक चीज़ को हमें मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करनी है, एक चीज़ को बनाना है, तो दूसरी चीज़ को सैक्रिफाइस करना पड़ेगा. सो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट, राइट? सो you can also draw this schedule. I have taken here wheat, the comparison between wheat and machines, and this is MOC. MOC is the marginal opportunity cost. So you can draw this table to expand your answers. Okay. The second part of this question is, you have to write a short note on invisible hand. Actually, this is a very important question for your TE exams also. Okay, so kindly pay more attention to this question, this concept. This concept was introduced by Adam Smith. He is also known as the father of modern economics, and according to him, the economic system, when left to itself, is self-regulating. It automatically makes changes due to the presence of demand and supply forces. Very important line to understand कि ऑटोमेटिकली इकोनॉमी में प्राइसेस और मतलब प्राइसेस ऑफ जो कमोडिटीज़ वो ऑटोमेटिकली एडजस्ट हो जाते हैं, बिकॉज डिमांड फोर्स और सप्लाई फोर्स ये मार्केट में हमेशा एक्ट करती रहती है, तो दैट चेंजेस द प्राइस. ठीक है, तो अगर डिमांड ज़्यादा हो गई तो ऑब्वियसली द प्राइसेस विल इंक्रीज. ठीक है, सो लाइक दैट. तो ये इसके ऊपर आपको लिखना है, इनविजिबल हैंड के ऊपर. एंड द नेक्स्ट question is, the second part of this question is, what is bundling? Give examples, and do you think this is anti-consumer? तो यहाँ पे 3 पार्ट है इस क्वेश्चन के, for 10 marks. Now bundling बहुत सिंपल चीज़ है, सुनने में अजीब सा लगता है, but the definition and concept is very very simple. Bundling is the practice of selling 2 or more separate products together for a single price. It takes place when goods and services which could be sold separately are sold as a package. 2-3 प्रोडक्ट को मिला के बाय टू गेट वन फ्री. ठीक है, तो इस चीज़ को याद रखना है, सो दैट यू कैन राइट अबाउट बंडलिंग. तो यू माइट हैव सीन दैट फॉर सीनियर सिटीजन्स द रेलवे गिव्स कंसेशन टू मेनी सीनियर सिटीजन्स. सो दिस इज़ नथिंग बट दिस इज़ बंडलिंग, राइट? सो इट इज़, इसको फिर आपको ये भी लिखना है कि लाइक वेदर इट इज़ एंटी कंज्यूमर और नॉट. तो मैंने यहाँ पे अपना ओपिनियन दिया है, नो, इन माई ओपिनियन द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ बंडलिंग इज नॉट एंटी कंज्यूमर. आई स्ट्रांगली बिलीव दैट द कॉन्सेप्ट वुड बेनिफिट द सोसाइटी एंड ऑल्सो इंक्रीज द प्रॉफिट्स ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. इट शुड बी अ पार्ट ऑफ सेलिंग स्ट्रैटेजी एम्प्लॉयड बाय द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन टू इंक्रीज द सेल्स एंड प्रॉफिट्स. ठीक है, फिर यू कैन गिव एन एग्जाम्पल दैट इफ ए फर्म provides one item free on the purchase of 2 items, then that is not going to be antisocial, because the consumers are getting the product rather at a very cheaper price, right? So like this you can write your answer. Question number 4, suppose a small locality has a single grocery store selling multiple products. So you have to answer 2 questions on this concept. Is it monopoly? If yes, give arguments. So I have given my opinion. Now you can change your opinion and you have to give arguments for that also. I have written that yes, he has the monopoly, and after writing this you can write down the characteristics of monopoly which are which commensurate with the small shop. Like in these points I have given that in monopoly there is only one seller in the market but many buyers. So like that in our cases also there is only a single seller in the locality, whereas there are a lot of buyers. Like that, a single seller is the price maker and not taker. He makes the price, he fixes the price in monopoly. So like that here also this single seller fixes his own price, so he doesn't have to take the price from the market, from the demand and supply forces. So rather he fixes his own price of the commodity according to his will. So like this, then there may be some price discrimination employed by the seller, because he may charge different prices to different consumers, right? So like this, then there is no restriction on the entry of the new firm. There is a restriction on the entry of the new firms, and here the single seller may restrict the other sellers to enter into the market due to his goodwill and due to his influence. Okay, question number 5 is a numerical part. A TV selling company, it sells TV at 15,000 each. The fixed costs are 30,000. The average variable cost is 10,000 per unit. So you have to find BEP and also draw the graph and determine the break-even rate of production. So what is given in the question, just jot it down. Like selling price is given, fixed cost is given, average variable cost is given, and you have to use this formula. Even in the previous videos I mentioned you about this formula of BEP, fixed cost divided by selling price minus variable cost. So that will give you BEP quantity, that is break even output. So that will be 6 after calculation. So again you have to find the break even value. This 6 units multiplied by 15,000. 15,000 is the selling price. So this 90,000 is the break even value of the commodity. Then again this chart you can make here. This line, this particular line, this is fixed cost. So you can write here in the question we have fixed cost 30,000. So you should write here 30,000 in this particular space. You should write 30,000 here, and this is 30,000, and this particular point, this is break even point E. Okay, and this is units sold, that is quantity. So here quantity is 6, so you can write it here 6, and below this point, like this area, this triangle shaped area, now this part is called loss and the upper part is profit, right? So, and the variable cost here, the variable you must draw this also, that it generally increases in an increasing trend. So like this friends, you can explain this diagram that you have taken on the x-axis, on the y-axis, and draw this graph properly to get maximum marks. So friends, that's all in this video, very short video, and a lot not much questions in this, so you can quickly complete the assignment. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.